Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Vucevic, MP out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine, and at the small forward. And for the Nets, O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Down low, Simmons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score, draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Following the three-pointer by MP, Bridges misses. The three from MP. Brooklyn with the rebound. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Now, here's MP. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
And just superb control from MP, showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
MP, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Dinwiddie against MP. Johnson outside. Takes the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP against Dinwiddie. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Pass to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2.
All right, MP, get back in there.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've held a 12-point lead early. Thomas is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Bazley in at the 5 down low. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And the Nets with possession here. They're leading by 8. There's the lob to Bridges. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Now, here's Bridges. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Bulls trail by 7. And here's MP for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Thomas passes to Bazley. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Now, here's Ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Bridges with the steal. Outside Thomas. Fires from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 from MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Passes it to Bazley. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bazley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
MP showing the range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Knocks it loose. Bridges passes to Thomas. Bridges a screen on Ball. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. Off target from outside.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
MP against Bridges. MP dishes the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. Bridges with some nice defense. Nets leading by 3. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP putting in the work for his team right now. Foot on the gas pedal, he's cooking.
Walker against Williams. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the foul called on MP. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
Previous play is under review.
days of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to...
So we wrap up the first half. Bulls ahead. They're up by 9. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
65.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are pudding pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other dessert-related put-downs?
Great question, Ernie. Cupcakes, always good.
Soft serve. 2 on the nose, Kenny. Work on it. I'll come back to you. And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Bulls.
I think Coach made his point about crashing the boards coming into this matchup. Guys are following shots, giving the extra effort. They are rolling.
No question. Their rebounding is giving them. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Levine, and it's Alex Caruso, and it's Vucevic, and it's MP in at the point guard.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Dinwiddie against MP. Levine wide open. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Levine's got 14.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now the pass to Bridges. He feeds it to O'Neal. Johnson outside. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie for 3. Doesn't go for it. Good defense by MP. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Pass to Johnson. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 15. MP outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Simmons against Vucevic to the inside. And there's Bridges on the assist from Simmons. He's got 8.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up. is a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Get loud, fans. Off the court, your Thunder Squad.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
MP against Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Nets trail by 18. O'Neal outside. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Levine sets the screen for MP. And Levine throws it down.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Makes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 16 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The 3 from MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And the foul called on MP.
Substitution.
Right, MP.
On the court.
Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
All night. He just won't let up.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Simmons is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bulls leading by 11. Here's MP. Right through contact. MP.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got 23.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's MP. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And the NBA Doris removing the limit on the number of Supermax. And so it's Chicago winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in
how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job. Keep that rock moving and the record's yours. You got it.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good.
And here we are again with MP, possibly on track to set the single-season assist record. John Stockton's held the top 4 single-season records, and now MP may be on top of the mountain before this game is over. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan, and it's Alex Caruso, and it's Vucevic, and it's MP in at the point. And for Detroit, Marvin Bagley is out there with Duran. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Jaden Ivey, and it's Morris in at the 1 spot. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Well, guys, he recently went to second place on the single-season scoring chart, passing Wilt Chamberlain's 1962-63 season. Of course, he's got a lot of work to do to pass Wilt's incredible 1961-62 season. That was the year Wilt averaged more than 50 points a game and scored 100 points in a game. But if anyone can do it, MP can. Kevin?
Hey, thanks a lot. Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks very much. No question, MP has been a towering, prolific, almost unimaginable presence at the rim all year long. In his last game, he moved into second place in all-time blocks in a season, and that, Kevin, is big time indeed.
Sure is. Hey, thanks. All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Well, guys, MP is in the midst of an all-time season. He's currently second in single-season assists. John Stockton had the second-best total that MP has passed, and John Stockton still has the first spot for now. So MP will have to top Stockton again to get that top spot. Kevin?
Got it. Thanks so much. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP is the focus tonight. We expect that he'll break John Stockton's record for assists in a single season, a mark that stood since 1991. MP told me passing Stockton would be a team achievement. I give my guys all the credit. Guys, back to you.
Incredible year for sure. And that one falls for Ivy. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick. Nice feed from MP, head on a swivel.
MP.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Morris against MP. Back to Morris. To the middle. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Picked away. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. MP outside. It's stolen by Morris. Passes it to Bagley. Knocked loose. Caruso grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
DeRozan with a screen for MP. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Ivy. Spins. Morris outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so, MP will bring it up for Chicago. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way he was making everything from the floor.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And a little spring cleaning now. Let's see what stays and what's gone in the new power rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Pistons trail by 3. Outside, Bagley. The pass to Ivy. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. MP with it. Guarded now by Morris. Inside, here's Caruso.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Ivy passes to Morris. Back to Ivy. Morris with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Bagley. And here is Duren. Vucevic defending. On the clock. Here's Ivy. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ivy's got 6.
Maybe doesn't take as many threes as you think for a guard, but respectable for him.
Vucevic a screen on Morris. MP passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Morris. The Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Bagley. Pass to Morris. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Morris looking over the floor. Over MP. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness, LaVine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
Morris kicks to Bagley. Here's the screen. Ivy on the wing. Defended by Caruso. Pass to Duren. Morris outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
MP, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Here's MP. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket.
Running pick and roll to perfection. MP putting that pass right on the money.
Here's Morris. Still scoreless. Outside, Bogdanovich. Morris passes to Bagley. Kicks to Ivy. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Ivy, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
DeRozan with a screen for MP. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Morris finds Ivy. Morris with the screen for Ivy. Kept alive. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Morris against MP. He feeds it to Vucevic. Here's MP. Again, Chicago.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Well, we thought the single season points record was unbreakable, but MP saying not so fast. He's close to Wilt Chamberlain's 1961-62 season for total points scored. That was the year Wilt averaged 50 points a game. But MP could break Wilt's record soon. It's just unreal, guys.
Unreal. Effortless scoring. Something to watch. Wow. And Morris has got the ball here for the Pistons. 11-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Vucevic is screen on Morris. There's the pass to Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. So for timeout of the game called for Chicago. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
And Chicago has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Joe Harris is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Stewart in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And here's Burks. Following the three-pointer by MP. Burks against MP. Stewart kicks to Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Burks. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Count it.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You really at times can throw that ball up near the top of the square and Andre Drummond can still get up for it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Bagley, he's checked in for Detroit. Morris comes in for Harris. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morris with the bucket.
You gotta appreciate how assertive Morris is right now, throwing himself around, and that's why the guys are feeding him.
DeRozan a screen on Morris. The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Williams has got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Morris. Down low, here's Wiseman. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Drummond.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morris passes to Bogdanovic. Over Williams. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And there's the feed to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he's a really smart player in transition. MP gets to the right spots and always seems to make the right play.
It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Vucevic checked in for Drummond.
Substitution, number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Outside, Bagley. Pass to Bogdanovic from past the arc. Detroit, no good that time either. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And here's MP for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Passes to Wiseman. Bogdanovich looking around. Morris finds Bogdanovich. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Wiseman. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Got a chance. Let's check out the stats for Ball. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Now, here is Morris. Top of the key, Bagley. Back to Morris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Here's MP. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for MP.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Detroit making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. A nice shot by MP.
And the defense running out of things to do against MP here tonight. Just no stopping it.
Morris kicks to Bogdanovich. The dish to Bagley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Bagley. And stolen by MP. From about 16, and there's LaVine on the assist by MP. 10 points for Zach LaVine. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here's DeRozan. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. No coverage that time. MP's got 24.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Morris kicks to Bogdanovich. DeRozan against Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. Harris finds Bagley. Shoots over DeRozan. Bagley, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Now, here is Morris. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the middle. Outside, Bagley. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you can hang in there and stay confident, you get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against New York was outstanding. He tallied 50 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? I'll find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Bulls making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Here's Morris. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And there's the bucket from MP.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
And the pass to Duren. Dishes it to Morris. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP passes to Craig. Craig with a screen on Morris. MP kicks to Vucevic. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Basket counts. And that's 31 points for MP.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Ivey passes to Bagley. To the inside. Pass to Ivey. They can't stop the run with that one.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Lobs it up for Levine. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now, here's Ivey. He's got 16. Morris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Craig against Bagley. He dishes it to Ivey. The three. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got his 6th rebound on the another possession, another assist.
And he has his eyes set on that season assist record with every pass he makes.
Already GA, he has the second most and now continues to march towards that top spot.
And he continues to climb up the John Stockton ladder, past Stockton's 2nd and 3rd place marks for most assists, and all that's left is the top spot.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. MP is number 1.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Caruso against Ivey. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. .125 left in the first half of the game. Vucevic's screen on Morris. Feeds to Vucevic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Levine with it, guarded now by Morris. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Passes it to Duren. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 44, Patrick Williams.
Here's MP, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. To the left wing, a wide-open look here for Vucevic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morris against MP. Morris passes to Bagley. Back to Morris. 5 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's Chicago with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, my goodness. The defense is giving them any shot they want. I mean, there's absolutely no resistance. And they're scoring at will. This is terrible.
Yeah, the intimidation factor definitely one-sided.
And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups. What I want to know is this. What kind of wardrobe will we see coming up for you two mugs?
Hey, we're talking style battle here.
You people can't compete with my people, Kenny.
Are you saying I can't dress?
No.
Are you saying you can't dress yourself?
No.
Well, I guess we'll never know. How sad is that? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
So for Chicago right now, we've got DeRozan, MP out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's Levine, and at the small forward position. Here's Morris, following the basket by MP. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic, and he makes good on the layup. Bogdanovic has got his third bucket of the night.
The veteran Bogdanovic is used to bearing difficult shots, including ones through contact.
DeRozan, a screen on Morris. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. It's stolen by Bagley. And now the fast break, Ivy with the ball. They get a hand on it. And Bogdanovic kicks to Bagley. The pass to Ivy from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Ivy's got 19 points.
Ivy calling for the ball, and you see why. He's got the juice.
DeRozan, a screen on Morris. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. First in assists, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Duren, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP outside. Back to Caruso. Rebound by the Pistons. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Bagley dishes to Morris. Duren the pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. It's stolen by DeRozan. To the inside.
And how about the confidence on display from LaVine? Just daring the D to get physical with it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Now a veteran in this league, LaVine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Picked by Vucevic. MP kicks to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. Bagley with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And stolen by MP. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's LaVine. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Now here's Bagley. 5 points in the game. He kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bogdanovich finds Morris. Clock at 6. And the foul called on MP. That will... Pistons shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Harris. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And Chicago shooting nearly